Hey, how are you? Hey, Carl. Welcome.
How's it going, Laura?
Doing all right.
Excellent, excellent. Yeah, I saw your message in the group. I said, let me just hop on here.
Oh, awesome. I'm glad you joined.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Awesome. Hey, Fred, how are you? Welcome. Awesome. Well, I don't know who's over here in Houston, but we've got some a bit warmer weather lately. We had snow last week. Pretty unusual.
Yeah, I'm in
Uh,
the Dallas Fort Worth area, so it's got a little warm front over here too. We had a little dusting, but nothing like what you guys had.
oh yeah. Well, you guys got some snow like the week before that, I think, didn't
Yep.
you?
About 3 inches.
Oh my
Yep.
gosh. It's pretty cool. I come from the Northeast originally and I do miss the snow. I mean, I don't miss the cold really, but I
Right.
miss the
Yep.
seasons.
I came from the Mid Atlantic. I came from Charlotte, so it's I do miss the four seasons. you
Yeah.
know?
Let's see. Let me just check here. Am I live? It should be. Oh, John's joining us. It should be streaming. Let me just check and see if my feeds are going to my appropriate social media channels. Yeah, it looks like they are. Okay. Just always tricky getting the live stream software, making sure everything's streaming to all the places it's supposed to be. Oh, here we go. Okay. I'm on YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram. Awesome. Oh, Johan is here. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Johan.
Hello, hello, hello.
How are you
How's it
doing
going?
today?
Fantastic. How are you?
I'm good. Oh, we got some folks hopping in here. Hi, Jag. How are you? Good to see you. Ah, all right. Hang on. Douglas is here. Awesome. We're all hopping in on this lovely Tuesday morning. So, and
I'm excited, Laura. It's going to be a fun session.
yeah. All right. So, looks like we've got a few folks still joining us. Hi, Douglas. Good to see you. Thanks for joining. We got Russell joining us. Some folks hopping in. This is awesome. It's a beautiful day in Texas. I don't know. I think most of you guys are in Texas. Johan here, he's actually one of my technical team leads, and he's joining us from Australia, actually. So it's the middle of the night where Johan is, which is amazing that we can all
Good.
do like such global business now, and everybody can be connected just like we're right next to each other, which is awesome, except for the middle of the night issues.
It's all right. We're all entrepreneurs. We don't sleep much anyway.
Yeah, no kidding. Awesome. Well, looks like I think we can get started here. Let me just check and make sure, see who's hopped in on the live. Doo-doo-doo. So, Arthur's here live. Welcome, Arthur. Good to see you. Happy Tuesday. Awesome, awesome. All right. So today we are here to talk about getting cold leads and turning them into hot prospects with AI and automation, which I'm sure many of you are following the AI and this week's crazy news with DeepSeek and the whole, I don't know, all that craziness with China versus America and who's going to win the AI race. We've got this incredible tool. It is so new, it's developing so fast. The tools that we're using that incorporate AI are just, the technology is moving so fast. And the tools that I'm using, just a year ago were completely different. Now they're just becoming more user-friendly, becoming more just more useful, more easy to set up, more easy to, and more, they just being set up to better serve us so that, especially in the marketing realm, we can use these tools to really get more leads, grow our business, and also reduce our marketing costs, which, I have met with some folks before who said, we don't care how we get leads. We just want to get leads. Well, that's fair enough, but at the same time, if you could get a lead for 25 cents, wouldn't that be better than getting that same lead for $3 or $5? So saying that, we don't care how we get leads, probably not true. You'd rather get leads for a more reasonable cost than you would for a less reasonable cost. And you will probably rather the leads that you get actually turn into customers. Otherwise, what's the point? And, I do follow the CMO survey, which is like a chief marketing officer organization that makes publications. And, they did a survey and found out that more people are focused on leads, but less people are focused on actually converting those leads to customers. And that's, they're measuring their metrics based on how many leads they got, but not on did they turn those leads into customers, which is what we call ROI, or return on investment. And so today we're going to talk about not only getting more leads, but then what do we do with those leads once we get them? And Johan is going to help just demo one of our tools that is just incredible. It's just blowing everything out of the water when it comes to lead generation, so that we can not only get more leads, but get qualified leads who would be really good customers for us, really targeted leads, and then be able to communicate with those folks, and then be able to use AI to help book those people, qualify them as leads, and then book them into an appointment with your sales team. So we're going to talk about that today. We're going to talk a little bit about just, what is the problem for us when it comes to lead generation. And I'd really love if this was if this is useful for you, and if you enjoyed it, please do share with your network, share it on social media. And if you have any comments, if you have any thoughts or questions, certainly put those in the chat. I will be back to check the live streams to see if anybody had questions and answer your questions. So at the end of this, I'm also gonna offer to you guys, I have a complimentary resource called the 4 Incredible AI Tools. Sorry, my British came out there. I lived in England growing up and all. Every now and then, especially with those O words like tools, I can't say it as like tools. Anyway, 4 incredible AI tools to grow your business automatically. I'm going to be offering that at the end of the our talk today. So if you would love to see that, drop the word tools in the comments, and I'll make sure that you get a copy of that. For those of you on Zoom, I'll drop the link to that for you so you can download it. And so my name is Laura Camrath. I am CEO and founder of Zebra Marketing, and I specialize in marketing automation and marketing with AI. And I'm also a MBA from Rice University, so I did study marketing and just how to help people get more sales and leads. I'm also a certified partner with Digital Marketer, who are one of the top training and strategy companies with digital marketing. So I do help people with setting up their whole marketing system end to end, from how do we just simply make people become aware of who we are, to getting them to engage with us, getting them on board so we can market to them, and then making an offer, getting them to buy from us. And of course, at the end of the day, we want them to love working with us. So getting them to come back, getting them to give us referrals, reviews, and testimonials, case studies, and to tell all their friends how much they loved working with us. So so that's what I help people with. And so, okay, we've got a whole bunch of people asking for the tools, so I'm just gonna drop that in here for you for those of us on Zoom. If you're watching us on the live stream, go ahead and just drop the word tools into the comments, and I'll be sure that you get a copy of it. All right. There it is in the Zoom chat. All right, Fred says, my biggest problem is that Google suspended Google My Business for no reason. I can't seem to get it back. Huh. Yeah, I can help you with that. Let's talk about it. And you know, Google, and honestly, all of the Google social media, things can be finicky. And especially if you're growing an audience on Facebook, I mean, we all saw what just happened with TikTok. There are people who are TikTok influencers who have worked very hard to grow their, who've worked very hard to grow their audience on TikTok, and all of a sudden, boom, it was almost, taken down entirely here in the United States. So, there's always ins and outs of different tools and different marketing strategies. So today we're gonna go over, I'm just gonna share my screen really fast and show you a little bit about finding cold leads and turning them into hot prospects. Wait a minute. Okay. 2 seconds. Let's see. It's like, let me just.
While you're doing that, can you guys put it in the chat what businesses you run? If Laura could fill a room with 100 people, who would they be? What industries do you target? What are your products? Because that's going to help with the demo that we're going to do in a second.
All right. Yes. And go ahead if you're watching on the live stream on social media, go ahead and drop your your ideal customer in there. Okay, so real fast, This is coming up in a little bit of an odd format, but I'm just going to go ahead and share it anyway. Okay, Doug says he's a DMB Productions commercial photography. So he's looking for people who want headshots and photography. Can you guys see my screen?
No.
No, not yet. Okay. Okay, 1 second. Okay, here we go. Go fast. Okay. I'm trying to share. Can you see my screen? Okay. All right. So the lead generation problem for a lot of us. Drop a 1 in the chat if you've ever felt frustrated about getting more leads. I know that this is something that a lot of us struggle with. And if you feel like getting more leads is kind of hard, drop a 1 in the chat. You are not alone. Let's see, we've got a couple 1s in here. But some of these problems, a lot of us rely on referrals. Part of the problem is we've got high costs. Maybe running ads are expensive. Maybe the leads aren't converting, overwhelming effort. Maybe we have an inconsistent effort because we're all busy, we're running our businesses. We have a reliance on generic or inaccurate data. We maybe just don't know exactly what we need to do. Plus the challenge of turning leads, actually converting them into customers. So, with all these issues, it's no wonder we kind of end up feeling stuck. So what if you could increase your chances of connecting with and converting leads by 100 times with little to no effort on your end? Does that sound too good to be true? Well, not only is it true, but our marketing agency has perfected the craft of helping businesses soar and close more sales. And our success is built on one singular mantra. The key to tripling your revenue is to respond to your leads when they're ready to hand you their money. So first of all, we want to generate leads, but then when somebody responds, we want to immediately be there to engage with them. So when you respond in 5 minutes or less, you are 100 times more likely to start a conversation with a lead over waiting just an hour. So what if you could generate prospects, get in touch with them, and immediately respond to interested leads when they are ready to talk to you? So the key to streamlining your business growth with AI, in a competitive world of business, automation is the secret to sustainable success. And so that's why we've assembled 4 powerful AI tools to help you generate leads, engage customers, and close deals automatically. So these tools integrate seamlessly into the Zebra Growth Hub, creating a centralized powerhouse for your business operations. So we have a quick 1-minute overview, but if you guys request the resource, it's included in there too, so you can take a look at it. But understanding AI for your business, it's far more than just generating, creative copy. I'm sure you've used ChatGPT. Maybe you've used it to write an email. But, AI is really about revolutionizing how you approach sales, customer engagement, and scaling your business. By implementing a system like the Zebra Suite, you can pinpoint your ideal customer profile faster than ever, which Johan is going to demonstrate how to do that for us. We're going to automate and personalize outreach to build trust at scale. So you can actually enrich your data or your leads. The data that you're using to contact your leads, you can enrich it with AI so that you can have an informed conversation with people so that they feel like they're known and they're seen. And you can also score, qualify, and book appointments effortlessly. So you can qualify your leads and book them into appointments with your sales team without actually needing to hire staff. And then you can also launch AI optimized campaigns for maximum ROI. So Zebra Leads, this is what Johan's going to demo for us in a minute, is your lead generation powerhouse. So you can stop wasting time hunting for prospects or going to networking events or trying to figure out where are you going to meet these people who would be your good customers. Zebra Leads delivers high quality targeted leads that fit your ideal customer profile, allowing you to focus on what matters most, growing your business. So we see the key benefits as AI driven lead generation, hyper targeted to your business niche, fresh up to date prospect lists, which can be delivered automatically, and effortless prospecting to supercharge your pipeline. So I'm not going to go over a whole lot our other bots, but essentially we're gonna generate leads, and then we're gonna send them a cold email. That's informed with some information about that lead so that it's not just a generic cold email. We're going to use AI to inform the system about who that person is and what they do. Then if they respond, they'll go into a conversation with a chat AI assistant. And the chat AI will engage them with a natural personal conversation. And they're going to help to essentially get them into a phone call with Zoe, our voice AI, who can then have a human-like conversation and qualify the lead, find out what's important to this person, and then get them booked into an appointment with you or your sales team. And then we have the Zebra Growth Hub, which is basically the business command center. It's a CRM and marketing automation tool that integrates this whole system all in one place and also makes sure to add your leads to an opportunities pipeline so that nobody falls through the cracks, so that you always know who needs to be followed up with and what stage they are in the sales process. So this all really, it saves time, helps to integrate everything in one place, and gives you a platform from which to run your business and do your sales. All right, so the Zebra Suite, it's an unbeatable ecosystem, helps you scale your business while saving time, finding leads, and creating lasting customer relationships. And of course, this is going to help free up your time so that you can focus on running your business. The benefit of using AI in this way is essentially you get a team, especially if you're a busy business owner, maybe you don't have a sales team, maybe you don't want to hire someone, but an AI team never calls in sick or takes a day off. They always operate at peak performance. They don't have bad days. They don't come in hungover. They don't have to leave and take a vacation or we're human. We sleep at night. We're not working 24/7 except for maybe Johan. But it outputs 100 times the volume of your best team member and requires no salaries, benefits, or coffee breaks. So here's how this actually applies to your business. It can help you identify and target your ideal customer profile or your ideal customer, engage and qualify prospects, book appointments, and close sales, and then track, optimize, and scale. So of course, if you want to scale a human sales system, you can only scale as far as you have enough people to do so. But this system can take like 90 calls a minute. So, there's never going to be a time when you're not able to respond to your customers. The other really amazing thing here is if you're running digital ads to generate leads, you're going to have costs per click in the, somewhere around $1.50 or more, up to $5 on LinkedIn. LinkedIn gets very expensive. Using our system, you get a cost per prospect of 50 cents. And the conversion rates are just unbelievable. It seems to cut it off here, but I don't know. If you request our resource, you can see that as well. All right, so that's a little bit more information. I am actually gonna drop an AI demo here in the chat as well if you'd like to check that out. It's just a demo of our chat AI. Hang on. Let me drop that in the chat really fast. And oops. Oops. Oh, did you? I didn't. Okay. Oh. Okay. All right, so I'm going to stop sharing and Johan, are you ready to go?
I'm ready to rock. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's have some fun.
Oh, let me make
Cool.
sure that you have share permissions.
Thank you. And thank you guys. Thanks for sharing. So we're going to go find some people. So I've got Carl said ideal customers are business consultants, coaches. Douglas said he's been in commercial photography, looking for headshots, product shots, marketing, images, etc. We've got Fred, 25 years old, MSP IT outsourcing company. Congratulations, Fred. In Texas, looking for medical, legal, manufacturing, construction, financial, oil and gas. Amazing. And then John, SaaS, digital marketing agencies in Southampton, UK, dude. And then Russ, AI automation, websites for business coaching, life insurance, agents, real estate, and churches. Very, very cool. And welcome, Sarah. All right, guys, I'm going to go into the demo and let me know when you can see my screen. Can you see that? Yes? Awesome.
Yes.
Fantastic. All right, guys, there's 4 different ways that we're going to use this tool. There's a people search, a company search, a domain search, and an influencer search. So the people search we're going to use to find the exact person that we want to be talking to. So this is the decision maker. So if you know who that decision maker is, this is going to go and find them. We're going to then start talking to them, and then we're going to bring them into our ecosystem. This is an awareness campaign. So description. So somebody said business coach, right? And any location. I'm sorry, I didn't have the chat there, but if someone can pick a location, actually, let's just go Dallas. Why not? Dallas, Texas. So over here, we can say, okay, cool, find me all the business coach companies that have these many employees, this much revenue. Somebody said medical, real estate, oil and gas, etc. We can find anyone. The first protocol that it's going to look through is LinkedIn. So that's the first step. There's about 15 steps that the AI is running in the background. So here we are. These are the business coaches in Dallas, Texas. I'm going to find them. I usually go in and go, okay, cool. Let me check out Zoe, Zane. You know, they don't have a LinkedIn profile. I wouldn't add that person over here, but let's just see. Click, open up, and if they, here's their profile, Zane Fry, client advisor. And if you read through here, it'll talk about how they are a business coach. So you go through here, have a quick look and go, okay, cool. I like these people. Let's add them to the list. And let's just create a new list. Business coach in Dallas. And now the AI is going to go in and start finding out all the information that we need about them. It takes about a minute for it to run that entire search. When we go to this list, you'll see it'll start populating live. And so here's Will Moody. Let's click on Will. Here's his education, his job history, and everything about him that we can find. The reason this is important is because now when the other AIs talk to him, or even when we go, okay, cool, tell me more about Will, it's going to understand everything about Will. And in the background here, we've also programmed the AI to know everything about our business. So it knows everything about Zebra marketing. It knows everything about what Will's doing, and it is going to craft a special offer just for Will about how we can work together. And here it is. So this is Will. This is everything about him. This is built for BDMs, business development managers. You can go and you can edit any of these prompts to ask it to interrogate the data for whatever you want. So that's a quick little way to get all the information. And then with the click of a button, we can tick this button. See the one in the top right-hand corner there? It says send to CRM. We click that, and now Will's going to get an email. It's going to say, hey, Will, it's Laura. The reason I'm reaching out is because I believe we can work together. Here's why. And here's a 2-minute video on how we could work together. That's essentially it. The reason it has such a high open rate is because it's extremely personalized. It's personalized to Will. If I tick on all of these people, it's going to personalize the introductions to every one of these people on this list. And so within seconds, I can have a personal conversation with all of those people. It goes into the CRM, which then knows what they've been talking about. And when they book in, you can go back and reference the notes, etc. So I've come back here, and you can see now more data is getting populated. So we've got Jeff Spears here. We've got his year of birth. We've got all of his socials. We've got every one of his email addresses. We've got his education, his job history, and all of that data. So you can see, again, with the click of a button, we can quickly have a conversation with him that is very relevant to exactly who he is and how we can work together. By the way, the working together part, we come in here and we fill out your business profile really quickly. There's not that many questions. And once you know, once the AI knows all that, it's now ready to go. In here, we've got an AI assistant. So we can go to the AI assistant, and you can interrogate, and you can write out all the prompts that you need, because prompt engineering is, everybody's great at prompt engineering now. We've all become prompt engineers for the last 2 years, right? So you can go and you can edit whatever prompts that you need and use the AI to find that data. So people search, we found the right people. Next one, company. So somebody said something about real estate agents. And let's go real estate. Let's go Las Vegas. And Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm going to create a new list. This one. When I look for real estate agents in Las Vegas, I'm going to go find me anything and everything about these guys, because I want to do business with them. And somebody was in photography, for example, with real estate. We want to reach out to them and say, hey, this is who I am. This is what I do. I can come down. I can make sure that, the houses, the apartments, whatever it is, are represented. And this is how we can work together. Again, reaching out to them via, before I get to that part, can you guys see this map over here? On this map, I can now drag and drop this thing in case I was traveling around and I was like, okay, cool, find me everyone in Paradise, find me everyone in Henderson, find me everyone in Blue Diamond, and it's going to go in and find all the people in that area. So if anybody's ever traveling or moving in between cities, say you're traveling for business, you can find all your ideal clients in that city. Engage with them 2 weeks before, book in the right meetings. It is very, very powerful. So we've typed in here, real estate agents in Nevada, where was it? Las Vegas. And let's go find what the data is that we've got. So you can see here, IS Luxury Real Estate. We know that they have 143 employees. We know that their technology, they've built on WordPress. We have all of their socials if we wanted to engage with them over there. And here's everyone who works there, a sample of them. And so now we can go, okay, click a button, and that's now going to start reaching out to Michael Hume. And here's Rhonda. And so with the click of a button, we can now reach out and say, hey, this is who you are. This is who you are. I know what you're doing, and this is who I am. Let's book in a call. Let's have a conversation. Let's see if we can work together. And what you're asking them for is to watch a 2-minute video, because that's what we found over time. We've asked people for 5 minutes. We've asked people for 15 minutes, 45 minutes. 2 minutes seems to be the sweet spot. So that's what we usually ask for. And you can see over here, as it'll keep populating, we start getting, do they have Google Analytics installed? And the entire tech stack will come through here in a few minutes. So that's the second search. And we'll go back and you can ask me any questions, by the way. Feel free to interrupt. Domain search. Let's say that you know who your ideal clients are. I'm just going to stop the screen for a second. So this has come about because of the Dream 100 concept. What is the Dream 100 concept? The Dream 100 concept is if I had to get only 100 clients, who would they be? If I did some research and understood who they are. And by the way, you can go into ChatGPT in its most basic form and say, hey, this is my company. This is where I want to get to. This is the revenue goals. Who are the top 100 companies I need to reach out to? It'll come back and show you that list. Then you can grab that list and come in here and go, okay, cool. Put in their URL. So let's just go Forbes.com because we all know Forbes, right? And I'm just gonna go Forbes. Find me everybody who works at Forbes.com. And if you know the names of those companies, the URLs, you'll be able to find them. We're gonna click continue. And here's the people who work at Forbes. And if I keep going down, we're gonna find more and more and more people. So if I want, here's Marcelo, he's the founder. Here's Kelsey, she's the founder. And you can keep going through and find the right person to do business with. So this tool is used to find the decision maker around your for your product. It might not be, you don't need to go straight to the CEO. You might need to go to the CTO. You might need to go to the CMO. You might need to go to some of their staff and work your way up. So if I wanted to go and let's just say Tesla.com, I'm never going to get through to Elon. I'm going to mess up my list here, but it's all good. So let's go down here and we're going to see Tesla starts loading up. So here's everybody who works at Tesla. And I can keep hitting that load more button and it'll find everybody. But I'm never going to get through to Elon, but I can get through to his head of communications. Hey, Elon, guess what? I know how to terraform Mars. But, we talked to, I picked the hardest name, but we talked to this person who was on the screen and say, hey, I've figured out a way to terraform Mars. Can you get this 2-minute video over to Elon? And we'll work our way up the chain. So that's the domain search. And the final one is the influencer search. So say you've got a product. Now somebody said real estate, medical, etc. I'm just going to go in and say in New York. And you don't have to put okay. You can go USA if you like. We're going to go in New York City. Find me everyone who's talking about real estate. And what we're doing here is we're going to go and find influencers because we've got a product. Now we want to partner with people. So this module is used to partner with the right people. So when you find an influencer, usually they don't know how to monetize their audience most of the time. So we found some incredible people on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, etc., who were going to charge a couple of $100 for a post. Now, and they've got databases of 100,000 people plus, followers, I should say. And for any one of us to buy that audience would cost us tens of thousands of dollars. Whereas here, you can do a joint venture with them really quickly. There's a lot of different filters here. We won't go through those just for speed, but let's go, okay, cool. Let me add them to a new list. Real estate in New York. Save and continue. So now what it's doing is it's going to go through and find me all the, what was the criteria I put in New York City, find me anyone who's talking about real estate. And the more specific you get with your description, the better your search results are going to be. So you can see it's found me all of these different people who are talking about real estate in New York. So I click in here and I go, okay, cool. Find me some information. This person here, Christopher McGinnis, has 10 million followers. Bobby has 5.2. So there's a lot of people. If they've got a lot of followers, the chances of them replying to you are smaller than if you found people who had smaller lists. So we could go through, and usually the sweet spot is between 10,000 to 50,000 I've found, where if you engage with them, they're going to reply pretty much instantly. So I'm going to go and find me information about Sarah, find me information about Christopher, and let's go enrich all of that data and give me all the information that we can find about those two people. Now, Christopher has 10 million people, and Sarah down here has 634,000. So I want to show you the data and how it comes. Oh, look at this. this guy's got 10 million people, and we can reach out to him directly and say, hey, Christopher, the reason I want to reach out is because of this. Here's a proposition that I have for you. And when we click on that, now we're going to learn everything about him. Out of his 10 million followers, 75% are fake. That's pretty astounding, right? Here's his hashtags. We get to see everything about what hashtags he's using, who's mentioning him, who's talking about him, what do his posts look like. So he is a, fake influencer because he's got 75% fake. And, there's people there following him, which is fine. And his credibility is really low. 2% of his content is notable. Here's his interests. Here's his brand affinity. Now, on first, when you look at it from the outside, wow, this dude's amazing. He's got 10 million people following him, and here's all his posts, etc. But then, do I want to do business with the person who's got 75% fake followers? Maybe not. Well, I personally wouldn't. But check out who's following him now. Because of that, he's got Adam, who's got 17.5 million. Sean Kelly, I don't know any of these people. But you can see he's got some significant people who are following him over there. That's the age ranges, the countries, the cities. We can see everywhere that he's got influence. And then, hey, if I like him, here's some other people who are like him. And maybe we can do business with them. So he is a significant, in terms of numbers, influencer. Let's go see what we found with Sarah. Now, Sarah has 634,000 people. Here's her email, luxury rentals. And when we click on that, oh, okay, cool. She's worse. She's got 77% fake followers. And that comes from bots, that comes from people who've bought different packages for influence, etc. You can see here's her credibility. Let's go and see if we can find somebody who's got good credibility. Let's go back. And all right, let's see. Who shall I try, Laura? Let's go. Who looks? Hey, you know what? We all know Barbara. Let's go, Barbara. So Barbara's got 1.2 million people. And for those of you who don't know, she's on Shark Tank. And let's go see some information about her. That's better. Okay, so she's got 1.2 million people. 25% are fake followers. Now, 20% are usually, that's just the stats on Instagram, right? 20% are usually bots. So 25%, that's fine. We've got no issues with that. And then here's her hashtags, her mentions, all of her content, her credibility, her interests, who's following her, Selena Gomez, Jimmy Fallon. So you can see that if somehow you got on her Instagram, you could get exposure to all these other people if you wanted to. Again, it comes down to the keywords that you're using, right? So make sure you're using the right keywords. Here's Robert. He's obviously all friends, Robert, Laurie, Kevin, they're all from Shark Tank. So there you go. And we could go and add those guys to list, Dream 100 lists, right? Imagine getting them to promote for you. So, guys, in a matter of minutes, seconds, you could build a targeted database of the right people. You can reach out to them. You can start a conversation. The other bots that are in this, they can start engaging with them. They can start talking to them. And basically you show up, you do your meetings, and you close more deals. So here's the 4 different ways that we can find people. Do you guys have any questions while I've got this screen open? And then I'll switch back to Laura. Awesome. All right, cool. Well, no questions.
I have a question actually.
Go for it, Sarah.
Is there a way to filter out those that have fake followers, as we have seen, like Sarah had like way too, too many fake followers?
Oh yeah, for sure. So let's go back to here, and we've got filters here. And so in the filters, you can go in and you can say, okay, find me, where's the followers? Followers, and then, is less than, more than, and the fake followers. Let me see. If we don't have it, we are going to build it in, because I think that's a great point that you brought up. Because we don't want people with high fake followers. But there are some filters here for you that you can use. So
Thank you.
thank you, Sarah.
That's helpful.
Appreciate it. Fantastic. All right. Anybody else? That is an amazing headshot there, Douglas. All righty, Laura, back to you.
I had a quick question. Is there any way to,
Hey, Carl.
how you doing, guys?
Hey.
Is there any way to identify businesses that are currently advertising? I saw where we saw all this socials, but is there any way to identify ones that are already advertising via their social media versus others?
Yeah, great question. So one of the modules we're going to be getting, we were about to get it last week, but then Facebook changed some stuff on us. So over here, this real estate one, for example, we're getting, it's built on WordPress, it's got Google Analytics, and it's going to have a section here where it's going to say they're advertising on Facebook. Here's the ads, and then you'll be able to see the ads that they're running, etc. So that was about to get released, and then Facebook changed something. So we just need to go back and dealing with the heat-ins, it just takes time. So as soon as
That's good.
that API is fixed, it'll be over here.
Excellent. Thanks.
Thank you. And you can see over here, we've got the Facebook pixels installed. We know Google Tag Manager. We've got Google Analytics. We understand where they're built. So all of that data will come through here. Thank you again, Carl. Appreciate it.
Yeah. And the other thing I wanted to mention was, why is that influencer search so important? Well, especially for businesses who may have a small audience of their ideal customer. Maybe you've only got a couple hundred people in your customer list or in your CRM. You can target influencers, and those are essentially people who have a large audience of the people who would be good customers for you. So by leveraging influencers or finding partners, other people or other businesses who may have a large audience already of people who you would like to do business with, you can basically multiply your audience infinitely and get in front of a lot more people than you would have possibly been able to do easily yourself or affordably yourself. Of course, running ads, if you can get in front of people running ads, but it's going to be very expensive. So with this system, not only can you do a search for your ideal customer and then enrich it with AI to learn more about the companies and the people that you're contacting, but you can also find the influencers that could help to get you in front of large audiences of your prospective customer. So,
For sure.
go
You
ahead.
can also just, the screen I was just sharing was that if you've got a database of clients, most of us have run campaigns where you've got their name, email, website, etc. You can enrich that. So you can put them up into here. You can choose a file, upload that data, and it's going to come back and learn everything about them so that you can now do targeted campaigns to them. So if the system knows everything about your people, it'll say, hey, looks like all of your people have these sorts of issues. You can now sell them A, B, C, D, whatever it is. And if they haven't bought from you, it can help you craft an offer specifically to, the people who haven't bought. So now you can make an offer to them that you didn't have before. But anyway, that's a whole nother lesson for another day.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, so this system's really amazing. And like I said, the cost per lead, you can really reduce your marketing costs with this tool, find hyper-targeted leads, really find the people you're looking to do business with, find partners that would help you get in front of those people. And you can use it either manually, like Johan just did, pulling lists and going through manually himself. And we also have, like I showed you earlier, an AI follow-up system. So we have a chat AI that can follow up with interested leads when you contact them. And we have a voice AI that can book them into calls with your team or with you so that you constantly have, so the autopilot search. So say you created that search for real estate agents in Dallas, like we did just earlier, you could say, I want to pull 100 leads from that list every week and send them over to my CRM and drop them into a campaign where I can send them an email. And from the email, you can offer them something, like Johan was saying, a 10-minute video works really well to solve a particular problem for them.
2 minute,
2-minute
not
video.
10 minutes.
Oh, sorry, it's the accent. No. Yeah, so a 2-minute video, and just get them into seeing what you offer and offering them something of value and getting them into a conversation so that you can book a call with them and be able to address their needs and present your solutions and bring in that person as a customer. So, like we said earlier, the system can run 24/7. It can run automated. And, with the autopilot search, we can drop those folks into your CRM. We can send automated campaigns to them. And if they respond, then they can go into a conversation with AI, even at 3 o'clock in the morning when you're asleep. And even when you might be busy with a customer or you're not available or your team's not available, there's always a reply immediately to address somebody's interest when they're ready to talk to you. And like I showed you earlier, one of the biggest ways that we lose business as company owners is we're not available when somebody's ready to talk. And so being available at the time when they're ready and being brought into a conversation to engage with that person and get them interested in scheduling a call with you can be extremely valuable so that none of your leads fall through the cracks. So that when somebody's ready to talk, that there's always a response for them from your business. It's always professional. It's always never having a bad day, never presenting your business in a bad light. We're human, we have bad days. AI never has a bad day. And in fact, we've seen instances where a customer or prospective customer gets on the phone and they're having a bad day, and the AI actually calms them and talks them down from, their bad mindset or how they're feeling. And by the end of the call, they're actually feeling really great and in a great mood, which is incredible. So, this system really is, it's the future. And, who doesn't want warm leads and booked qualified appointments coming into your business every week, every month, reliably, so that you don't have to be wondering where your new business is coming from. So that, we talked about goal setting a couple of weeks ago, which, it's January, it's the new year, and I'm sure we're all thinking about where do we want to be at the end of 2025. Well, I'm sure a lot of you would like to see your business grow by the end of 2025. And how are you doing that now? Are you relying on referrals? Are you running expensive digital ads? Are you, running your own Facebook events? Thanks, Sarah. Good to see you. But this is a way that you can reliably set up an automated system where that you're going to have a certain number of leads coming in every week. You're going to have a certain number of booked appointments every week so that you can grow your business, so that you can meet your business growth goals reliably and consistently. So I'd love to talk with you more about that. You can schedule a call with me if you'd like. I have a book a call link. For those of you watching on the live stream, there is a link to book a call in the For Incredible AI Tools document. If you request that and drop the word tools in the chat, I'll make sure that you get that. Let me drop the link here real fast, the book a call link. All right. So it's just zbra.live/book a call. And I dropped the chat AI demo in there as well a little bit earlier. If you're curious how the chat AI works, you can just chat with the demo there and see what it's like. I could actually demo drop a one in the chat if you want to see how the voice AI works. Does anyone want to see a demo of the voice AI real fast?
Yeah, for sure.
Sure. Okay. All right, let's go. Let's go. So oops. Just hang on. Chrome's having an issue. All right. Okay, here we go.
Calling about the cash offer on your house. I'm an AI assistant here to answer your questions and book you in with one of our specialists at Silver Lining Home Buyers.
Awesome.
Great. Are you currently considering selling your home? Or are you just curious about the options available?
I was just curious about what's available.
That's completely fine. Many homeowners are in the same boat, just exploring ways to make things easier. What's your main motivation for considering selling your home?
Well, I'm just kind of getting older and it's a little big and my kids have left the house already.
I totally get that. Downsizing can be a great way to simplify things. Are you looking to sell quickly or just exploring your options for now?
I mean, quicker the better.
Got it. We can definitely help with a quick sale. Does the property need any repairs or is it ready to go ASIs?
I think, I mean, yeah, it does have some issues.
No worries, we handle properties in all conditions. Have you had any experience with cash home buyers before?
No, I can't say that I have.
That's all right. We offer a straightforward process with no fees or hidden costs. Would you like to explore your options further with one of our specialists?
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Great. What time zone are you in so we can set up a convenient time for you?
I'm in Central Time.
Perfect. Could you please provide your email address so we can send you the appointment details?
Yeah, it's Laura, Laura, at zebramarketingsolutions.com.
Thanks, Laura. Is the phone number I'm calling on the best one to reach you?
Yes.
Awesome. Lastly, could you share the address of the home you're considering selling? This will help our specialist have a more informed conversation with you.
Yeah. It's 3262 Smith Road. Okay. Awesome. Anyway. All right, so that's a little demo of the voice AI. It will book your leads into a call with you or your sales team. It'll ask qualifying questions to find out if they're a good lead for you or not. And answer their questions if they need to know some information about the opportunity. The bot I just demoed for you, that's for a company that offers cash, investors who make cash offers on people's houses. So it's real estate related. But we can create a voice AI for any application, for any business that can ask any qualifying questions that can drive to any purpose or to make a small sale or to book a call with your sales team. And you know, it's very natural voice. You can use different voices. You can even put it in your own voice if you want. So pretty amazing. Anybody have questions about that, or anybody have questions about how this system can work for you?
This system is gonna cost like 100 grand, right?
No. I mean, it should, it really should, for the amount of value that it provides. But no, this is an affordable system, I think, for most businesses. It's gonna certainly pay off. You know, it costs about as much as if you maybe hired a receptionist for the year. But I think it's gonna be a very affordable system. And you know, you hire one receptionist, it does the work of 100. So awesome. So all right, does anybody else have a question, or are we good? Good to go. You know, would love to hop on a call with any of you. If you want to book a call, we can talk about the leads tool, Zebra Leads, that Johan demoed earlier. Go ahead and grab the drop the word tools if you're watching on the live stream, and I'll make sure that you get the For Incredible AI Tools resource. And also, if you would like to try out that demo, there's a link to the demo in the tools resource, or I dropped the link up in the chat a little bit earlier, and you can try out our chat demo. So thank you all so much for being here. Hi, Joel. I saw you came in earlier. Thanks for being on the call. But thank you all for being here. I hope that you've learned a little bit about what's possible now. I think a lot of us, especially folks who are in the IT industry, I hear a lot of people saying, oh, well, I'm already using AI. Oh, we're already doing blah, blah, blah. And I'm sure you are. But are you using it to generate leads? And are you using it to grow your business? And do you have a system in place that's going to help you bring in qualified leads week over week, book your sales team, keep them full with appointments, and just make sure that you always have targeted qualified leads, that you always have booked appointments, and that you're able to hit your business growth goals month over month, and be where you want to be at the end of 2025. So,
Yep. Laura, I set up a call for us on Friday, so
oh,
yeah,
wonderful.
I got a
I
lot
look,
of, I
that's,
got uh, a whole panacea of tools that I have available to me, but none of them do what this does necessarily. And I got, outreach, I've got Zoom Info, I've got Salesforce, I got HubSpot, and
mhm.
it's none of them are really yielding what I want.
Wow.
Not, and so I want to talk to you about all that.
Wow. Yeah, sounds like you have quite a few tools going on in the mix over there. Well, maybe we can talk about how to sort of streamline that and get your systems running the way that you want them to.
Sure, absolutely.
Awesome. I look forward to meeting you.
Okay.
All right. So again, you know, today we talked about just being able to get more leads and convert them to customers with AI and automation so that you're always having a steady stream of leads and sales coming in so you can grow your business. We talked about how we can use AI to make that happen. Johan showed us a little bit about Zebra Leads, which is a pretty incredible high-powered tool to help you find the people that you'd like to do business with and be able to get in touch with them. So I'll be live every week. I will be, I may actually switch to going live on my personal profile, so definitely connect with me. I'm Laura Camrath, and let me see if I can drop you my Facebook link. It'll be at Laura, Laura Kamrath, and would love to connect with you on LinkedIn. And I'll be going live at least once a month with a master class where we'll talk about growing your business with the help of AI and automation. And would love to have you in my network. Would love to keep in touch, and hope to see you on the next one. We'll be live here every Tuesday at 11 a.m. Central Time, and really looking forward to seeing you next time. So thank you so much. Thanks, Johan, for being on the call.
Thank you. All right.
Thank
See you
all
guys. Bye-bye.
for being here. See you soon.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Carl. Thanks so much. Thanks, John.